Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Outside a downtown bar, talking markets like she's talking art. Silver rings and a borrowed heart, saying everything runs in waves. There's a guy in snakeskin Chelsea boots, sipping something dark and 80 proof, saying this thing's bound to come unglued while buying every dip that fades. And then the city glows like a cigarette burning the cold. Everybody wants a little gold when the green lights flicker on, and the numbers climb like smoke out the mouths of kids in overcoats. Everybody sells the end, then buys back in alone. Yeah, the skyline blinks in green like a slot machine on ketamine. Everybody wants that rush when the market starts to lean. There's a waitress working double shifts, checking futures while she pours the drinks, talking chips and apocalypse like they're songs she used to know. And the anchors on the TV screens keep predicting gasoline and steam, but the NASDAQ moves like James Dean, young and bulletproof in chrome. Now the rooftops hum like a wire pulled too damn tight. Everybody talks big at night when the numbers start to run, and the numbers climb like smoke out the mouths of kids in overcoats. Everybody sells the end, then buys back in alone. Yeah, the skyline blinks in green like a slot machine on ketamine. Everybody wants that rush when the market starts to lean. And the taxis hiss on wet concrete while the futures glow on every screen. Everybody's chasing something clean in a city dressed in death. And the numbers climb like smoke out the mouths of kids in overcoats. Everybody sells the end, then buys back in alone. Yeah, the skyline blinks in green like a slot machine on ketamine. Everybody wants that rush when the market starts to lean.
Oh, brother, oh, brother, oh, brother. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Matt Kohrs Show, where I've been up since 3 a.m. and I am exclusively running on coffee and a sleeve of Oreos. Let's get after it. Happy Tuesday. It is June the 2nd, I believe. If you subscribe to the concept of the Gregorian calendar, obviously time is just a simulation at this point. Nothing matters anymore. But regardless of all of that, we don't need to get into the deep metaphysics of time being real or not real. What we do need to discuss is two very important things. Number one, the community, you guys, me guys, all of us guys and gals are officially partnered up with Alpha Futures Trading. Shout out to them. We're going to be giving away some of their accounts. I just got my first payout from them, $15,000. I posted that on Twitter yesterday. We're giving some of those accounts away today. I'm going to be explaining to you, I want to highlight something in the rules of why I'm happy to be partnered with them. Phenomenal payout structure. So that's happening today. New partnership, giving away accounts. And then the other thing you need to know is for today, shout out to NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader's that brokerage that you always see me doing crazy stuff on. It's a competition day. Big competition day. Is this going to look proper for all of you guys? It is, but this sizing is off for some reason. Okay, there we go. Okay, that is not working. Why can't you see it? Can you see it now? Okay, now you can see it. Right here, NinjaTrader Arena Grand Prize $5,000, $250,000 Arena Cup Qualifier number 3. It's starting in 1 minute. So your boy is a member of this competition. It starts today. It ends today, and this is the third of 3, and then obviously the top 130 finishers are going in for a bigger pool. So very stoked about that. So we're going to be trading those accounts. We're going to be trading all my other, I have evals on TPT, on Alpha, on Lucid. Here's that qualifier cup. So it's going to be a very, very busy, hopefully profitable day. So with respect to the giveaway, we're going to be doing that a little bit later on after market open. But for right now, the market's going to get rocking in about 30 seconds. So before the market gets going, like I said, I'm trading this qualifier cup account right here. I think I'm allowed to trade up to 3 MNQ, and then I have 5 evals on Lucid, halfway funded, 5 evals on Alpha, that's the giveaway accounts today, halfway funded, and then 3 evals on TPT, halfway funded. So basically I have 13 accounts that are halfway funded, and then I have 1 qualifier cup, and that's what we're going to be ripping it today. My entire goal is just to do this super degenerately. Did you ever get that $1 million payout from Apex? I did not, but on that note, dingity ding ding ding, the world's largest casino is now open. Best of luck to all, play responsibly, and if not, have fun. All right. We are rocking today. Obviously, I don't have any live positions at this exact moment. I do have some swing positions. All my swing positions right now, to be completely honest with all of you, are bullish. So I'm hoping that we can get rocking. But you know what? While we're waiting for this opening session to play out, let's do a little bit of prep work. So yes, we're doing a NinjaTrader Arena trading competition today. We're trading some of these other accounts. Opening session, we're a little bit red. IWM's catching a bid. Bitcoin's not looking so good. Avago is doing the best. Avago is up 4.9%, looking pretty strong. As you can see right over here. Alpha Futures, we are newly partnered up with them. You know what? Since we're waiting for the market open, let me explain why. First of all, I can clarify, I can assure you that they do pay. I just got a $15,000 payout from them, technically 13.5. Got that on Friday of last week. It was approved over the weekend. So shout out to Alpha Futures. Alpha Futures, if you want to see the website, it's pinned to the top of chat. It's in the description of the video. But the thing I want to bring to your attention are these premium accounts. Premium, you could go standard, no activation. That's all up to you. I like the 150K. Obviously, you should be using the account sizes that you like best. I know many of you are going to be fans of the premium standard. The 50K account's only $79. You can see, obviously, the rules here, the profit targets. It's pretty much industry standard, like the contracts, all of that. There's no DLL, which I like. That makes life a little bit easier, but 3 versus 2, 9 versus 4.5. But what I want to bring to your attention is they are the only prop firm I know of that actually lets you scale. A lot of these prop firms on your first, your second, your third, your fourth, your fifth payout, it's the same amount. But here, as you are scaling up your buffer and getting more money, you can actually get more and more requests every time. You could start with 3K, and by the fifth one, you're going at 6, and then at a certain point, they will end up pushing you to live. But I thought that was unique enough that I reached out to them, talked to them about it, and I realized that these premium accounts, once again with Alpha, the premiums, they have 0, they have advanced. My favorite is the premium. The fact that they have this scaling nature, I thought it was very, very interesting. So just wanted to share that with you. Obviously, you can get the discount if you want with code Goonie, but more important than that is we are going to be doing a giveaway of their accounts today. So I'm thinking generally, like yesterday, we gave away some of the accounts, 5 different people, 5 winners. I'm thinking today, maybe we do like one person gets it all. So to celebrate the start of this partnership, they did give me 3 accounts. I'm thinking we pick one lucky person to get all 3 accounts today. I think that's what I'm really thinking that might be it. So one lucky person in here, I think we're just going to give them all of the benefit. So just want to shout that out. We're going to be doing it a little bit later. It's going to be free for everyone to get involved, but I'm thinking maybe we pick 10 people, then we do a marble race, and then the winner, or maybe we do the duck race today. Maybe we either, I'm thinking either the duck race or the marble race. Maybe the duck race today. And then from there, the winner of the duck race is going to get all the accounts. I don't know. Just an idea that I'm playing around with. But anyway, how's the market opening? Here's a look. The thing that's catching my attention today why is this frozen? Why is this slightly frozen? Not a fan of that. Is this loading? Can you guys spam chat really quick? Because there feels like there's a delay. It feels like there is a delay in between what I can read in chat and then what you guys are posting. So could you guys do I need to like kill this chat and reload it? Because it's off in terms of time. As in, I'm seeing a lot more comments. Like it's almost like awkwardly delayed here. Why is it delayed? That's the real question. Well, now it's picking up. Maybe it's because I was on a different screen that it was taking a second. But I mean, you guys could even see it. You could see your chat versus the chat shown above my head that it's like slightly off for some reason. Right there. And then it's loading. So you guys are, All right. I'm going to have to figure that out later. That's above my pay grade for now. Anyway, what I want to bring to your attention is this gamma map. The interesting node jumping out to me is this negative gamma node around 7645, which would be a new all-time high. 7,615 right here. There's a bit of a debit spread, and then we have support down here at 7570 and 7550. So those are the 4 major things jumping out to me. Obviously, I will also show you the options flow throughout the day. Let's get that going. If you're just joining in right now, first of all, welcome. I haven't made any trades yet. I traded a little bit too early yesterday. Don't remind me of it. Obviously, you can already tell that I'm a little bit desperate because I'm wearing my Lucky Buffalo shirt. So you can tell that yesterday did not go so well for me. Yesterday, not only was I trading poorly, very, very rusty, but on top of it, I found yesterday to be a uniquely difficult trading session. So I don't know how you guys did. If you guys did better than me, honestly, massive congrats. Huge congrats to you. I found yesterday, not only was I not like top of my game, I mean, obviously incredibly sleep deprived, but on top of that note, it was a tough session, man. I could not do what I needed to do, and I wasn't reading, or I was reading it, but then the trend was changing. It changed around 10:15, 10:20, and I just got completely annihilated. So that's why we're wearing the Lucky Buffalo shirt, to see if we can get back where we need to get back to. But as we're waiting for things to open up, right here, small cap is ripping right now. It's really ripping. Wow. Okay, small cap sector. 2 questions for all of you as we're waiting for this opening session to get going, because we're only 6 minutes into the day. Number 1, what are you watching today? Is there something? I know a lot of you guys are talking about Hewlett Packard, HPE. They had earnings, really good earnings. That's why it's up 29%. If you're not in it beforehand, you've already missed the ship, in my opinion. You want to be in these plays before the 29% move. So chasing it today, in my opinion, is a little bit of a misstep. TSM continually battling it out at new all-time highs. Avago is the top of my watch list, and Rumble was looking pretty good yesterday. It's down a little bit today. So Avago, HPE, they're kind of catching my eyes today. Someone's saying CoreWeave. What's going on with CoreWeave? I have that in my long-term account, up 2.7%. Okay, I'll take that. So please comment like the main things you're watching. I want to put on the screen like the things that are interesting to pay attention to. And then second, just out of like my own, I guess, morbid, jealous curiosity, did you guys do well yesterday? I mean, not only did I trade poorly, but then I was like, okay, is it me? Am I spazzing out? This, that, the other thing. I went back and I did my review like I attempt to do after every single trading day. And I actually don't know if there was a way that I could have ever been profitable yesterday. Like legitimately, the way it started off as all bearish, price structure, price momentum, and options flow. And then the flip at 10:20, but the flip wasn't aggressive. It was like this slow grind. And then by the time it flipped, we actually then flip bullish, but then in the afternoon we sold off anyway. I think I was bound to just get whipsawed yesterday. Like seriously. And like, once again, that's how I view the market, and we all approach the market in a different way. And I hope whichever way you approached it made you a lot of money. I'm very much hoping that we weren't all in the same boat, but I found yesterday to be uniquely difficult. So I'm hoping you guys did far better than I did. Hoping you guys did much better than I did. But like I said, just my own morbid, jealous curiosity. What's with this buffer on the bottom? Do I need to like realign how this is working? Okay, I messed up something about this chat. But then why is there so much space? I really messed this box up. Could you guys do me a favor as I'm trying to get the sizing of this chat figured out? Can you keep spamming that again just for a little bit? I know generally we're trying to not spam because it's annoying, but I just want to... Okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay, so we're going to copy that, copy, lock. We're going to switch this over. We're going to delete this one. We're going to paste. Okay, so this chat, I think sizing-wise, I need to figure out how to make it a little bit more responsive. I'll just reach out to the Rumble team. They're generally pretty good with that type of stuff. But at least the sizing. Okay. It was horrible yesterday, kind of sketchy this morning. Now we're back to where we need to be. All right, there we are. Okay, so there's that. How are we looking? Let me switch back over to this. Okay, we are taking out various levels. We puked all the way back down. Remember, this white dash line is VWAP, session VWAP from the market open at 6 p.m. the night before. Remember, when trading futures, well, specifically NQ, it trades from 6 p.m. the night before to 5 p.m. that day. So it's a 23-hour trading session. So from 6 p.m. to 5 p.m. the next day, takes an hour off. It's the Globex session. And that's what this white dash line is. That is the VWAP, the volume weighted average price. It's a good idea of where the average participant is involved in the market. It gives you an idea of, based on the lots traded and the price traded at, that's the average price of the trade. So it's thought that if you have a bullish position below it, you're doing pretty good. If you have a bearish position above it, you're doing decent. Obviously, you have to consider trend somewhat. Very popular indicator, very popular amongst people who are order flow traders, because not only do they care about, obviously, where as an individual trader they're involved in the market, but they care a lot about where they are relative to the cohort of traders. So that's that white dash line. That is VWAP with the calculation starting at 6 p.m. East Coast time the night before. The orange dash line is another form of VWAP, and the only way to change VWAP is the time at which you start the calculation. That's how you alter it. Are you going to start it at the beginning of the session? Here, this is New York VWAP. RTH is like what I like to call it, just because it starts at 9:30. So this one starts at 6 p.m. the night before. This one starts at 9:30, right here, right at regular trading hours open. You can do it at the start of the month. You could do it at the start of the week. You could do it at the start of the quarter. You could do it from the high of the day. You could do it from the low of the day. You could do it from midnight. You could do it however you wanted. The only difference is literally the time at which you start the calculation. So the two on my screen are one starting at 6 p.m. the night before, and then the other one starting at 9:30 that trading session. But that is two of literally an infinite of amount of ones that you could have. So just want to share that. And then the other thing on the screen is just the intraday high, low, and 50% mark. And that only goes till 10:30. So from 9:30 to 10:30, I want to know the initial balance high, low, and the 50% mark. And that's pretty much what I use. The other thing on the screen are just like EMAs. So there we go. Just to clear that up. I know it's been a minute, so just a quick friendly neighborhood reminder of everything that's going on. All right. So with this one, how are you guys feeling today? You feeling a bit bullish? You feeling a bit bearish? How are you feeling about this? We're battling it out at VWAP once again. We came all the way down to VWAP, battled it out, puked from 472 down to 425, a nice 50 per point puke, a recovery to, well, now these are they're sandwiched pretty tight. Actually, these two VWAPs are about 10 points apart. Oh, we have 500. That's right above. That might be a natural target. Here's all my accounts. So we're trading 13 evals and then one. How do I want to? What screen? I need to have it on different screen because on these ones I can only trade MNQ. What are we going to do? Duplicate in a new tab. Let me get this set up so I am ready to go when appropriate. Ready to go when appropriate. All right. How are we looking on momentum? Mixed. The S&P 500 is a bit stronger while the NASDAQ is a bit weaker. I'm seeing some bearish ones over here, some bullish ones over here. So, and I'm from a, oh God, how do they want to do this one? We're just literally ping-ponging between the two VWAPs right now. We puked below it, recovered it, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Oh, we just got to wait. Jolts in 5 minutes. Yes, the Jolts job openings. I think it's at 10 a.m. I don't think it's at 9:45. I believe, and someone in chat, please correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but I think the Jolts job openings report comes out at 10 a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Eastern. All right, I'm just throwing on the max trade that I can on these qualifiers. I'm pretty sure that it's just 3 MNQ. Let me double check that one. Compete in qualifier 3 for a shot at cash prizes and a seat in the Arena Cup final round, where the champion takes home $100,000. This qualifier features a $20,000 prize pool with cash payouts for the top 130. So it's all day. It's for the next 7 hours and 15 minutes. There's 10,000 participants, lots of prizes. View leaderboard. Someone has already made $900. Hey, I'm number 400. I'm pretty sure first prize is 5,000, second prize is 1.5, third is 800, fourth through 130th is 100, products 5, MES, MNQ. Okay, so these are all you can trade. So I am maxed out. Position limit max 3. Huh. I should be a featured trader. I don't know why I'm not. And I'm also beating literally all of the featured traders right now, because they're either break even or somehow losing money. Well, Sarah here is short for some reason. I don't know what this guy did. Dreamweaver already up $900 at most, trading 3 MNQ. Like I said, I'm one of the featured traders. Maybe I just need to load more. Maybe there's only, I don't know. Well, I guess that's the goal. Let's see if we can beat them all. Let's see if we, well, no, the real goal is to get all the way up here, which, hey, we're cooking something. I have a position right there, 152. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I should get a break even here at some point. 947. So you come here just to shill. What am I shilling? Can't you play multiple? I'm playing 3 MNQ is the position. So if I go over here, hang on. I'll duplicate this one just so you guys can see. Duplicate a new tab. MNQ. Right here. I'm long at 493.25. This guy never got paid from Apex by. I didn't get $1 million payout from them. I'm still waiting. It's pending, but I've been paid out multiple 6 figures from them in terms of my other trading. Quick question. Are you confusing Apex and Alpha Trader? Steven, before you go, it seems like you're kind of having a rough day, but like just a quick question. Are you having a tough time reading? Because like what's pinned to the top of chat and what the giveaway today is Alpha Trader. Alpha, which is not necessarily the same as Apex. Just those are 2 different firms. I think there's wait, you're still waiting on the 1 million? Yep, it's still pending. It's still pending. Dude, what are these people doing? How are they already up this much? At least I'm in the top 500, but golly, what are these people doing? That's impressive. That's very impressive. You can enter other positions for the comp as well. Oh. Wait, so you're saying, hang on, how does this actually work then? What do you mean, Max? Oh, you're saying I could do it on like MNQ3 here, but then also on MES? Oh, those dirty dogs. They're tricky. They're tricky. All right. Duplicate a new tab. MES. Tricky. Oh, that's how they're doing it. That's how they're ripping it. All right. Well, I don't want to chase it right now. You know what we should do? We should get up SPX. We should get up we should get up ES, and we should get up NQ. All right. That's how they're doing it. Well, now we're playing catch up. Now we have some catch up to play. Now, okay, it's right at 600. I do like this bullish recovery. The question is, where can I get a better fill? The better fill would almost be at 600. Maybe I do it at 601, 604. That's not the biggest difference in the world. The flow is picking up decently, taking a little bit of a hit as we go into the jolts. NASDAQ is going. All right, we're going to take that, but then we have to go back to our other accounts that we're trading today. Right here. Okay. All right. We're fighting back. We're fighting back in the challenge. That is this one right here. This CH, that's the challenge account qualifier, maybe is what all this stands for. Challenge account qualifier, I assume. Is that what I wanted to do? Probably not. There's too much going on in the old noggin right now. What time is it? 9:51. Maybe I should have waited till after the jolts, or maybe it would be nice to get one of these in before the jolts and see how this plays out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's zoom in on this. Horrible fill. This is what I did yesterday. Was absolutely atrocious fills with the scalping strategy. I need to be better. Let's see if we can lock in a quick 1,000 there. Come on. It got close. 65.50. We were off by 3 ticks. Well, that's frustrating. That's actually going to be really frustrating. It got to 65.50 and mine was 66.25. Come on, brother. But yet it's still my fault because their better fill was there. Ugh, horrible fill. Horrible fill on mine. Come on. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this, Tonto. Let's do this, Tonto. Let's hear it. Where's that order filled? There we go. All right. $1,000 per account locked in. That's what I like to see. Not my best trade, but like I said, we're playing a little bit of a recovery game from yesterday. These are all evals, so I'm being a bit more degenerate with it. I generally trade a third of the size on funded accounts, but with evals, I'm going to be a bit more aggressive with it. So anyway, we have that, and we're trading this. You know what? How can I show you all of this stuff at the same time? Folks, I need to use my noggin, which is definitely a dangerous. Can I just... No, I can't. Okay, duplicate a new window. All right, I'm going to resize stuff so you can see all the accounts at one time. All right, so here's the challenge account. Duplicate a new tab. MES. Okay. 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 But you can't really see all the good stuff, can you? Okay, well, you could kind of see that. Let me hide the chart trader. Nope. Cancel. Where's the chart trader? Oh, would you hide the chart trader? That's so silly. Okay. I'm trying to think of the best way to actually be able to show you guys these all simultaneously. But it just looks so bad, doesn't it? It looks so bad. What if I make it really... Okay, maybe that's a little bit better, where you guys can still kind of see the challenge account. So right here, I'm trading MNQ and MES. Indicators. Let's get rid of the momentum panel and let's add in order line, order flow, order opening range. No, that's not what I want. What's the name of it? Not show trades. Order line decorator. Okay, add, apply. Okay. Okay, so you can kind of see them. I mean, I know it's not the best, but at least we have... All right, and what I could do maybe to make it a little bit better. I know there's a lot going on today, but it's just because we are handling simultaneously. Let's go back to this. Okay, is that the right account? 13. Good, good. Okay. I think that's the best I'll be able to show you guys with all of this. So you can see my current trade performance all the way up here. You can see the challenge accounts for the Ninja competition right here. And then you can see all the evals that I'm trading. So I think that's probably the best way that I could pull this off for right now. So we are trading the NinjaTrader competition and we're doing somewhat decent. I mean, it seems like there's... Dude, what is Omgarg trading? I wish it kind of told, like, I'm doing decently. I'm up 350, and I'm not even in the top 200 right now. At least I'm beating all the featured traders, which is kind of weird because I'm actually one of the featured traders. Anyway, we're going to see how this plays out. Reminder, in 2 minutes, we're going to get the JOLTS job openings. The JOLTS job openings. No doubt you're going to win this. I don't know, man. These people they have quite the lead on me already. Quite the lead. Compete. How do you, I want to know the cutoff to get into the next competition. The qualifier features 20,000 prize pool with cash payouts for the top 130. But what do you have to do to move on? Is my question. Like, I just want to know the cutoff line. My goal is obviously it's nice to win this, but my real goal is to get into the next, the finals. They probably start at midnight. No, I think everyone, the earliest you could start was 9:30. I believe we were all doing the 9:30 thing because, what time was? Oh, okay. I was about to trade that. Good thing I didn't because the JOLTS job openings is in a minute and a half. Top 30? Seriously? Dude, what the fuck? How could I possibly catch up? These people have what I would assume is a similar position as me at a max size. Damn, dude. I don't know. I'm far off, and I'm trading well too. I think they just had to bottom ticket with max size, and they're doing well. More tickers? Yeah. What do I have to start trading? I have to start trading oil, gold. Like I could just start trading all of them and seeing if I could catch trends. I'm trading two, but I guess I have to throw on oil, gold, and Euro FX. It's the only way. More. Just trade them all. Trade them all. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's going. It's the only way. It's the only way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's our boy Rick? Where's our boy Rick Santilli?
Good Tuesday morning. Welcome to Squawk on the Street. I'm Carl Quintanilla with David Faber, Seema Modi, live at Post 9 of the New York Stock Exchange. Sarah Eisen's on assignment today. Coming up on today's show, we'll talk to an early Anthropic investor about the company's move to go public, and we'll hear what OpenAI's Sam Altman told David yesterday about the race to the public markets. CEO of Robinhood's with us to talk about agentic trading, prediction market regulation, and a new acquisition opening the door to business in Canada. And we'll get to what's driving the major moves today for both HPE, leading the S&P, and Marvell.
All right, first we have JOLTS data just crossing. Rick Santelli has it.
Here's our boy Rick. Here's our boy. It's been a minute. I haven't heard Rick in like a month.
Job openings and labor turnover, known as JOLTS. This is an April read, 2 months in arrears. We're expecting a number around 6.8 million. Wow, way higher. 7,618,000. That's the best since May of 24. Let's call it 2 years. And the other part of this that's good news, the vacancy rate, which is expected to be 4.2%, jumps up to 4.6%. The last time we were higher than that, at 4.7%, and you guessed it, also May of 24. So this is pretty good news, especially on the week where we're going to have the employment report. The no hire, no fire might be a little bit more hiring than firing as of
Is
late.
going to take out
and one
600.
other notion I'd like to point out, the 210 spread now, the difference between those two yields is 41
Wow,
basis
dude.
points. It
Yeah,
hasn't
they're
been
adding
that
on
small.
other
The curve
things.
hasn't been that flat in 14 months. Why? Well, because of the Fed on the short end keeping rates on the high side, and on the long end following oil. And remember, the day before the conflict, we settled a 10-year at 3.94%.
Where's oil? Is
Maybe
oil
we
moving?
revisit that when the conflict's over.
Silver.
Seema, back to you.
Rick, thank you. Just saw the Nasdaq
Oil's not
now
moving.
trading positive territory.
Gold
But
is
let's turn to the
moving.
two
That would be like a
Movers in tech
reasonable
at this hour.
one.
HPE with a blowout quarter. Marvell jumping on comments made from NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang. Christina Parsonevelis here to wrap it all up for us. What a day, Christina.
I know.
All right.
I know. HPE shares I wasn't expecting. Even after hours, it was like.
Dude, I would love to know. I wish it kind of showed what they were in real time. Not necessarily like direction, but I would just love to know, are the top people carrying a position in all 5 products? It is kind of nice knowing that I'm the top featured trader. All right. Well, we cracked the 200. That's nice. Which way? Okay, the trend is very evidently bullish. What's the flow? It could push. What is this level? Okay, up to 600. That's pretty reasonable. We are at, what are we at? Yeah, that was the closing value. Okay, 600 is a pretty obvious target. All right, let's see if I can get my second trade on these evals in. I don't want to chase it because I've been chasey. I've been too chasey. Let's see. Bu- 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 Do I like this? No. Hang on, I'm trying to write a quick email. What is this? 593. 593. I see.
Order submitted.
All right. I don't mind that. Still could have been a little bit better on that entry. Oh.
Order filled.
Nice. Okay, so that was 2 trades. The goal is to get up to 4.5. Obviously, that's how I pass all these evals. So we still have some opportunity, and then obviously I'm still doing this. I'm fighting my heart out to try to make money And I just, these people are doing so extremely well. I'm not even in the top 100, and I feel like I'm crushing it. Like, I feel like I bought pretty close to the bottom, but I guess it's that micro difference, and it's the fact that they're probably willing to trade other products. But I mean, look at the top 20 are all above 1,000. I'm out of all the featured traders, I'm one of the featured traders. I'm the best featured trader right now. I just don't get it. I don't like they're crushing it. Like, and hats off to them. Like, they're doing, look at this guy, 1.6K already and counting. What am I at? I'm at 750. He's more than double me right now. Jesus. That's impressive. I mean, I'm stoked to be in the top 100 out of 10,000. I don't know how true this is, but someone said, that it's only the top 30 who are moving on. I'm a little jealous about that because I am not. 99 just cracked 100 for a quick second. For one quick second, we'll bask in that glory. We'll bask in the glory of, for 1 second, I was there. How are we looking? Okay, I still think 600 is pretty reasonable. The options flow was picking up, got hit, was picking up, got hit, now picking up again. The Mag 7 picked up, boom, NASDAQ climbing, IWM. Okay, remember, we are doing a giveaway. We're celebrating our new partnership with Alpha Futures. Just got paid out $15K from them, $13.5K after the split. Alpha Futures, what I like about them, their premium account, standard versus no activation fee, that's up to you. But the payout, the fact that their payouts scale with each payout, I think is awesome. So something to consider. And we're going to be giving away some of those accounts today just so everyone knows. Just so everyone knows. Do I have the, what time is it? 10:08. Where's SPX at? I'm kind of keeping my eye on SPX over here.
Order submitted.
Ooh, that was a little late for this one. A little late. I should have been in at 12 and I would have already been out. Man, this has been, I need to improve on this. Right now, I'm not trading Icarus. I'm trading more of a negative risk-reward scalp style just because I don't have, right now with the newborn, I don't have the ability to sit and watch the screen all day, which is kind of required with Icarus. So the strategy is more so of get in with more contracts, get out. And it is a strategy I've used in the past, especially circa 2023, 2024, when I first started with this prop firm stuff. Haven't done it in a while. So not only am I not rusty because I haven't used the strategy in a bit, a little rusty just because I'm sleep deprived and I haven't really traded in a month too much. But I'm noticing between yesterday and today that my fills could definitely be improved. So just to be a little self-critical here of where I'm seeing moments of strength and weakness is in terms of strength, I'm at least trading with the trend. Very much ES, NQ, bullish, bullish, bullish. I can see flow is going up. And in fact, hang on, I actually think I might have just got screwed a little bit. A flow alert. So that might end up costing me a lot of money if this actually does turn here. But even with that, I see 630. I mean, I see some upside. The issue is like the fills should have been at 10 and I'm in at 7. Like, I'm off by kind of a dangerous amount. Which I'm hoping the fact that I traded with trend means that I'm not going to get too punished for it. But we'll see. We'll see. Man, I do need this pop. Yeah, I'm not upset with, I guess, like the theory of my trade, but like my entries are just like a little bit wonky. Can you explain a little more about alpha? Are you going to make a video on it? I can, but I guess, do you have any specific questions? I think it is a reputable prop firm with favorable rules for the trader. And specifically, I like the premium accounts, and why I like it is how, well, first of all, there's no DLL, there's no consistency, and the payout scale, which is one of few firms I know of that does it like that. So I guess that's why I like it. Did you open a Trump account? All right, so we got the fill there. So we're getting close. I'm trying to go for the 4.5. I'm up 3K on each of those. Did I get a Trump account? I tried to open a Trump account for my son, and then I found out that I'm not allowed to log into the IRS, the official IRS government website. I am not allowed to log into because of a suspected data breach in 2023. I just found all this out like a couple days ago. I tried to claim the account, and it wouldn't let me log in. So I called the IRS and I was like, yo, what's going on? And then they looked at the error code and they're like, oh yeah, like your social security was used for a non-tax identity theft. I was like, it wasn't, because I've had no impact in my life. And they're like, yeah, sometimes this happens. And I was like, well, how do I fix it? And they're like, well, we don't really know. Like they gave me no advice. It wasn't something like, oh, just like send us a picture of your passport and your social security. They're like, to my knowledge, like I don't know how to prove to the government that I am who I say I am. Not really a discount with firm 90% off. Well, if you look at the cost, like the total cost, it's actually pretty friendly right now. They do run some better deals, but the main purpose of Alpha today is that I'm doing a giveaway. We're running a giveaway, so we're giving away 3 accounts to one very, very lucky winner, and we're going to be figuring that out. But I'm doing my best on this arena competition. I really am. I'm fighting my heart out. It's just these people. Look at 1.8. Hey, we're getting close. Slowly but surely, I'm getting into the top 30. Slowly but surely, we're trying to pick off some of... Dude, I am stomping all the featured traders. The closest next featured trader is not even up 500, and I'm up 1,000. I'm literally doubling the next featured trader. Embarrassing for them. Embarrassing for them. Folks, there's a reason you're watching this show and none of their shows. Didn't trade, losing money, randomly made a scalp, and then just wishing they were doing this. You can reach out to your congressional representative office. They can help you get it resolved. Yeah, they told me like I had to go to like some taxpayer advocacy group or some shit like that, which it seems like it's just insane that there's not like a user account reset. Like send me proof of your social and your passport, and then you could prove that you are you. The fact that there's no built-in system to prove you are you kind of in itself shows how insane this shit goes. Like improve the website. This is why people hate paying taxes, is because our government uses our taxes in the worst way possible. The worst way possible. They're so incredibly inept, and this is just like one little microcosm example of it. What is this one? All right, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not missing anything of importance. Free pro accounts. All right, I need to focus. All right, if I can get like 1.5 good more trades in, I'll pass all of these evals. All right, maybe, just maybe, I can actually get a good fill. A little bit of a dive there. Not exactly what I wanted to see. A little bit of a dive. Oh, what is this number? 600. Do I have the balls to play it off of 600, folks? Should I do yes or no? Thumbs up or thumbs down? I don't mean this rhetorically. I mean this like actually to the point of trying to get these evals passed. Should I sling it at 600? Do I have the balls to just buy right there? 600, maybe a quick pop up to 610, 620. I see the point of control is 590. What is the recommended alpha futures account? I'm trading the 150K premium. The premiums are my favorite style. And then the account size should just be whatever you like best.
Order submitted.
All right, we're going for it. You guys said yeah. The premium style is where I think it's like absolutely awesome. Like I love them. And then the account size, just use the size that you're most comfortable with. I use 150. I think there's a good argument for the 50s. I don't really like the in-between size. I like either the 50s or the 150s. All right. This one's on you guys. Not exactly the scalp style that I'm a fan of. And it looks like maybe I already missed it. It got as low as 675, but we're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see. All right. Once again, if you're just joining in right here, the bottom right panel, this is the NinjaTrader Cup Training Challenge. And we're doing well. It just so happens that some other people are doing exceptionally well. Dude, did it really miss my order by that much? I might have to pull this order. That's a pop, dude. They got it with, I should have, if only, coulda, shoulda, woulda. A case of the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. If I coulda, shoulda, woulda, front run it by 1 point. 1 point. Yeah, I need to pull this order now. Yeah,
order
that's a
canceled.
Bummer. That would have actually worked out pretty well, too. The old coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Okay, I'm at 3. 3. The lowest one is 2,977. The highest is 3,300. So I need to get up to 4.5K. 4.5K. Let's see. Let's see if I can actually, for once today, have a fill that I'm like a fan of. What's the name of the indicator in the bottom left? I really like how clean it is right here. This is one that I built that I'm going to be giving out to the like trading Discord. I just got accepted as a vendor to the NinjaTrader ecosystem, which means I can then give out indicators for everyone. So I'm going to be giving it out to everyone in the Discord that trades with me. So not only that, but then also this chart trader, I built that out, obviously, and I plan on giving that to the community as well. You just have to go through some compliance checks, and then you have to buy this thing that kind of obfuscates your code. So there's a couple steps, but just for everyone in the Discord to know, like, it is underway. It just takes time, but obviously the code for that is done. The code for this is done. And then honestly, you could even give away your whole workspace. So I kind of plan on doing that. So just the way I have it set up, the order line decorator, the initial balance, there is a way to copy your entire workspace and then give that away, which is something that I am interested in. All right. Well, we're back to being bullish. I guess I could have done it right there at 22. I was kind of looking for 19. So I'm trying to not chase. I'm trying to do some like actual good trades here. Can you look at Avnet? I have no idea what that is. I don't have any like unique insights or commentaries that would be helpful. I don't know what it is. Never heard of her. Never heard of her. All right, like a sniper.
Order submitted.
Like a sniper. Come on. Come on. Should I have waited for that fill at 19? I guess I should have. Fuck. Come on. Do I want to ride it back up to like 37? That, should I be cutting this? I'm going to give it a second, but I'm worried. There's a 600 target, obviously psychological level, and then 590 is the point of control. I'm being a little greedy here, to be completely honest. I moved up my profit target to this recent high just because that should give me a fill. That should give me the total profit that I need on all of these. For some reason, I don't get the alert that you are live anymore. That was kind of a problem that we had on YouTube before. We never really had that problem on Rumble. But I assume it's even worse now because I took a month off from streaming. And the way, for those of you who don't know, and this really isn't your problem, but just a little bit of inside baseball, they punish you. YouTube never really wants you to take a break or anything like that. They very, very much punish you anytime you like are breaking from your quote unquote normal schedule. Oh no, is it going to be this last trade that does me in? Honestly, I don't mind the entry I took. It's kind of funny. Out of all the other ones that I was like, I don't know about this, like how I'm feeling and whatnot. This one, I kind of actually like it, and I got destroyed anyway. That's what I get for trying to degen my way. I'm trading with 10 contracts. Like I kind of, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Those were all eval accounts. I was attempting to, as quickly as I could, get those evals passed, and it just sucks. Right here, this was the trade. I actually don't mind it. It dipped, it popped up, I waited, it just happened to break down right there. I guess to be self-critical, I could have probably cut it at 612. I probably should have cut it at 612. A better entry would have been right here at 624, but it was a losing trade regardless. It's kind of funny. The one that like I waited on, that was actually probably one of my better entries on the day, and that's the one that cost me. That's the one that cost me. But this is also what you get. When you trade with such size, you can't have a missing trade. Basically, you're saying, hey, it's going to go my favor every single time. And it just, if it happens, that's awesome. And you just can't have a bad beat. And I'm not, it's one of the, okay, here's the trade-off, to be completely honest with you. You're either going to be time efficient or you're going to be financially efficient. Trading with that many contracts to quickly pass these tests is time efficient because if you do it, you're going to do it quickly. But it's not financially efficient because you can't have a missing trade. Where's the risk management? Once again, these are evals. I'm not saying that this is appropriate for you guys. I'm just letting you know how I trade evals. When I trade evals, my entire goal is to pass it or fail it as quickly as I can and move on. It is not financially efficient. It is time efficient. I would rather, as quickly as I can, get to the funded stage and then do what I normally do, where you even saw it yesterday. I was trading like a third of the size, a fifth of the size. I don't trade my evals and my funded accounts the same. I understand the logic for it. I just don't agree with it. I would rather be personally, and this, once again, this is all just personal. I would rather be, I guess, time efficient with it and get to fund it as quickly as I can. I just don't like being in the eval purgatory. You're not going to get money. You're not going to get payouts when you are getting evals. You just don't. Like it's literally eval purgatory. So for me, I just aggressively trade the evals as I can. And sometimes you get lucky and it works and other times you don't. And this one was a bummer because I was a trade away. Like that, if that final trade hit, they would have all been passed. But I guess I just want to give you the insights of what I see and what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's appropriate for everyone. If you would rather not be time efficient and be financially efficient, well, that's when you should be using your like actual core trading strategy. I get it. A different game once funded. That's how I play it. Like, that's just, it's a personal opinion. I'm not saying that's right or wrong for everyone. That's just how I view it, because for me, and maybe it's a little degen, I want to get to funded as quickly as I can. And then when I'm trading my funded accounts, I trade them very, very differently with literally a third to a fifth of the risk. That's just how I do it. Some like it. You could skip straight to funded. Yeah, but those ones are like kind of really expensive. And the cost is one thing when you go straight to funded like that. It's something to consider. But what I don't like about it is the straight to funded. A lot of the times they have an even more strict rule set, which I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of. All right, let's see how we can do it. Let's see if we can. Maybe I'm almost wondering, is maybe a better way to do it? Is a better way to do it maybe to not scalp it, but just to go for like one trade and be like, hey, this is it, and like see if you can just knock it out on that trade? Is that like the real strategy? I'm trying to think. Mathematically, I mean, the best way to do it is to not worry about the time and trade your actual strategy. Because if your actual strategy is net profitable, eventually you're going to pass them. It's just, it can take a while. I mean, if you're going for 9K, even on a good run, that might take me like 2 weeks to do. And then like, it's more of a question of like, do I really want to spend 2 weeks doing that? Like that type of a deal. Or like, do you meet yourself in the middle? Do you trade your normal strategy, but just trade it with more size? Like, is there like a happy medium? I don't know. I as you could tell, I go back and forth on this quite a bit of like what I believe to be the best way to handle it versus not handle it. And generally I fight myself on it and then eventually just get it past and then I forget about it anyway. And I'm like, all right, time to move on with my life. Hang on. A little bit of a breakdown here on the 1 minute cloud. Memory, applications, clear site data. I'm having some cookie issues over here. Okay, we're almost at the IB. Almost at the IB. All right. How do I want to do it? It just sucks when you're like in this eval purgatory, like you're just burning money. And I guess I burn more because like I said, I do it in a very degenerate manner. And sometimes it's nice because if you hit it on your first one, you're like, cool, hit it right away. Like, why was I complaining? But then there's times like this where like I have to do the resets right now. And like, I just see my credit card bill go up and up and up. And my credit card bill is already going up and up and up for the amount of diapers and this and that and the other thing that I'm buying right now. Like it just, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, I suppose. Maybe there's an argument to be a degen, but maybe not do them all at once. Maybe group all of them, all the independent firms together, because then like you can mitigate risk a little. Like there's maybe a little bit of logic to that. Hang on. Why is this not working? This recovery is a trade that I'm interested in. Reset. All right. Connections. Disconnect. Tradeify. I should be connected. I forgot about those ones. Okay. Some crazy trades are hitting the chart right now. Why is this not all doing what it should be doing? Hang on, I'm having a... Maybe it's good that I'm missing this period. This is getting really choppy for some reason. I'm looking for that to break out and recover. That's the trade I kind of want to get involved with if I can get my accounts ready in time. but I don't think I can. I'm going to miss this. Son of a gun. This is the trade that I wanted right here. This recovery. This is the exact trade that I wanted. I'm having the worst time getting reconnected. There we go. All right. How much of a degenerate do I want to be on this one? How much of a degenerate do I think it's going to get rejected at 600?
Order submitted. Order filled.
Like what's that error from?
Order submitted.
Okay, that's way too high. Decrease price. Decrease price. Okay. I don't really know what's going on now. We're just kind of ripping it. We're ripping it for the lulz. We're ripping it to see what we can do. 79. If that hits, that sucks. Okay, so we need slightly this break above 600. Let's see. Let's see if we could do it. Sometimes when you're being a degen, you just need to see if you're lucky or not. Let's see. Add 3 MES to your Arena Cup. I have 3 NQ and then MES as well. I have 3 and 3, which is how I'm up 790. Dude, come on. Win in Rome. Win in Rome. Come on. What did we just hit? We got as high as 607, and I need 611. Come on. Come on. Now, one degen thing to consider in situations like this is if it goes more than halfway to your target, I wonder if it's reasonable to throw in a break even. Be like, okay, it went halfway, because then it's just so tough. What is the real reasoning there? Oh, I'm torn on how. I think sometimes when you're degenning it, you're doing exactly that. You're just trying to get lucky. It's not. Sometimes I think you get luckier if you trade with trend, but there's bad beats, and the question is, are you just involved when there is a bad beat? That's the real question. And fuck, I don't have the alpha account. I didn't get the alpha accounts. No. Sign in. Maybe I'll be lucky I didn't have it. Dude, talk about the bad beat. How lucky can a guy be? Come on. Bounce to 611. I'm going to see if I can quickly get these. Let's see how quickly I can run up my credit card bill. Please pop. Please make my life easy here. We're flirting with it. I forgot to get the alpha counts. I'll be missing this trade if it hits on all these other ones. Yeah, at least you'll get to see my pain then with these other trades. Come on. Go for it. Go for it. Just pop it up. Just pop it up. Oh, we got close. What was that? 609. 2 points away. Please don't be the
Order
there
filled.
we go. Well, the math was... Oh, okay. These were the trade-ifies, the 3.6K. So those I did get out early. But then, wait, why are these ones not closed out? What's happening?
Order filled.
I don't know what that was about, but are you kidding me? The orders didn't... Wait, no, they did. Hang on. Let me do the math here. So the take profits... Hang on. Okay, so the lucids are good because you can only get 4.5, so I need to lose a little bit of money there, 4.6. The take profits slightly overshot on 2, slightly undershot on 1. And then the trade-ifies, it's a 40% consistency, so you can only make 3.6K. So that's fine because I made 3.4. So actually, we're good. I don't know why it made me close it. I don't know what that was all about, but whatever. It worked out. And just like that, sometimes you degen well. The life of a degen, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Sometimes it works and you're awesome. And then other times you feel like a true asshat and it doesn't work and you question why you do it. I want to be explicitly clear though, like explicitly clear, not a solid way to trade funded accounts because you'll just be blowing out a ton of funded accounts. Like it's a faster way to get to approval, but it's not, if you keep trading that way, you're going to find the bad beat. And then if you're doing that with funded, it means you're inevitably going to blow out your funded account, which is not the goal. So I want to be clear that it's more of a strategy switch up than anything else. But I am trying to get these alpha accounts back, and I'm having a cash issue reset. Okay. Speaking of alpha, we are doing an alpha giveaway today. Shout out to alpha. Check them out. I love these premium accounts right here. They have 0 premium in advance. I'm personally a fan of premium. Standard versus no activation fee, that's up to you. Account size, that's up to you. But I think they have a really solid offering, specifically when you look at how their payouts can scale. I think it's really, really enticing. So shout out to them, a new partner, and actually we have a couple new partners. The deals were struck when on a little bit of my hiatus. So, whoa, what happened there? That's a little bit of a misprint. So we're going to keep giving away. Like I said, my goal for this whole first week back, is to just keep doing the giveaways and do something all the time. So, I hope you guys are cool for that. And we're going to be giving away alpha accounts today. I think what I've landed on is one person. Instead of divvying up the love, we're going to give one very lucky person all of the winnings, and we're going to give them 3 accounts. So I need to figure out how to do that duck race. I very much need to figure out how to do that duck race. But hang on, I'm trying to get these alpha accounts back. What a pain in the butt. What a pain in the butt. I guess I could have. I'm trying to okay, I know when you're trading in a degen fashion, it's exactly that. But I'm trying to be self-critical of how I could have been better on that one. I guess the answer is just cut it earlier. Maybe I need to do a little bit of a chart review later, but I also don't necessarily like trading that way. It's just faster. I'd rather use my own thing. I'd rather use my own. All right. I think I'm where I need to be with all these accounts. Man, this credit card bill stacks up fast. Yeah, feel free to use that code Goonie if you want to help a fellow DJ out. All right, so we're good there. We're good there. I'm going to manage these accounts a little bit later. Like I said, I need to lose about $165 on these. I need... Oh, wait. Why did this close out? Oh, it's because I hit flat in everything. Oh, I didn't anticipate that. Well, maybe I'll get lucky that I did that. I thought I was still in those positions, but I did hit flat and all. So fairly enough. All right, so what I need to do is disconnect that, disconnect that, disconnect that, connect this. All right. Do I have enough luck in the system for one more good degen? One more good degen. Oh, what do we need? Let's just go to 50. Okay. All right. I would appreciate if those could update. What's the options flow looking like? Do I want to take this long again?
Order filled.
I do.
Order filled.
All right. We're back live with these guys. How is that competition even going? Okay, so I am 122. So, dude, what are these people trading? Holy crap. So I'm still the top out of all the featured traders, which is a win. But what is this guy trading that he's up 2.3K? Like, what is he doing here? Impressive. Very, very, very impressive.
Order submitted.
Where's 4.5K? What was my math? So, okay, so I need 627. All right, we're trying to get in the final one with these alpha ones. Like I said, a bit of a degen, but we're going to see how it goes. We're trading with trend. Oh, man, that's an ugly misprint on ES. I do wish I had all these accounts beforehand, but like I said, just doing what I can to see if I can all tickers full port. Yeah, but they're not necessarily correlated. Like full porting on ES and NQ is correlated, but not on CL or GC. And I don't even know what the Forex one is. I assume the Euro. Come on. Come on, baby. I do have... Hang on. Come on. Let's lock it in. Let's pass these tests. Maybe look at this. What are they trading? I would love to somehow... How can I finagle my way into the top 3? How can I do it? All right, let's go. We're going for that 4.5K per account. If only I just did this one trade from the start, you know? Yeah, okay, they were trading the Euro. Oh. So in terms of degen trading, when you're doing this type of stuff, I do wonder if it's worthwhile to go break even. So if it doesn't hit it, at least you're not like completely blowing out. But then if it gets that close, I don't know. Most of my research and studying has obviously been on the funded trading strategies, not on the degen passing the eval, because that's not where you get the money. They're probably trading BTC. No, they're definitely not, because that's not an allowed contract. So out of all the things they're trading, I can definitively tell you they're not trading BTC. I think they trade everything. They probably have a live position on ES, NQ, CL, GC, and the Euro, I would assume, because those are the 5 that are allowed. So they're probably trading 3 or 4 of them, I would say, to get up. I mean, I feel like I've been doing pretty well with it. I'm only up 1,000. Come on, lock it in. Here we go. Here we go. Well, we were getting there. Please don't be rejected at 25. Please don't be rejected at 25. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not cool, dude. 2 points away. 2 points away. What a dagger. What a dagger of a situation. Bounce it. Bounce it. More green. How do we do the duck race? How do we do the duck race? How do we do... Well, I don't like this. To get that close, do I want to put in the break even just to at least... Or, I mean, I could take... Well, now I need to make a decision. Are you kidding me, man? That close. It's the woulda, coulda, shoulda. I know that there's going to be someone chirping in chat of like, why didn't you just take it? Why didn't I take it? Because when it gets to 25, you'd think, wow, 27 so close. Why would it not just hit it? Because it's right there. This idea of like, why didn't you play it perfectly? Well, because no one knows exactly the tops and the bottoms. I wish I could play it perfectly. I wish, but inevitably there's a bunch of unknowns. That's the game of trading. That's the game. Do I want to go break even now? All right. At least if it dips again.
Order
All
filled.
right. At least I didn't lose on that. That's so painful. Right there. Look at that. 25, 22. Like, that's such a painful. And now, we'll see. At least I didn't lose the accounts. Is this the takeoff?
Order submitted.
Oh, 4,000. Now I need it to go so much higher. See, this is what I go back and forth on. Is it better to just leave your order and say, yeah, it's going to hit it, or like to actively manage? I like that recovery. I thought it was breaking down on the second breakdown. I figured protect myself, but then it recovers anyway. Knowing my luck, it's going to go up to 27, and if I held the first trade, it would have been perfectly fine anyway. If it hits this line, I would have been already done. And now I have a fill that's 13 points worse. I just go back and forth because, like, on this trade, there's probably a good argument I could have just held it, but on the trade, on the first evals that I blew out on, I probably should have actively managed it. So it's always like, it's this argument of like, the grass is greener on the other side. It really is. The grass is greener. It's always a game of woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I think I might just leave this one. Either I'm going to hit my goal or I'm not. This is going to hit 27 and I'm going to be pissed off because if I just didn't manage it properly, quote unquote, risk management, I would have already been done. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. How do we do the duck race? Duck race, random. How do you... Okay, I think I figured out the duck race thing. Sweet, so that's what we're going to do. All right, so for the giveaway today, we're doing a duck race. The winner of the duck race is going to be getting all the new alpha accounts. You're going to be getting 3 of these accounts. So here's what, if you want to be involved in this giveaway, it should be a pinned message Right here. Giving away free alpha accounts on today's show. Okay, right here. This one, let me post it in chat. All you guys have to do is like, retweet, and follow. Like, retweet, and follow. I'm posting it. It's there. It's in the 2 chats. I'll throw it in Discord. It's in general. If you guys want to get involved, like I said, it is a free thing. All you have to do is like, retweet, and follow. I'm going to give you like the next minute to do that. And then what we're going to do is get rocking with a little bit of a duck race. A little bit of a duck race. Sweet. What position am I? 60. And here this goes. Here this goes. Yeah, it's going to take out 27. Oh, so incredibly frustrating. If it hits this line, just to know that I could have already been done, and instead I needed to overshoot by 13 points now. Oh, or even this. I mean, how many times, what was that? 22, 24, 25, like right there. That's like 3.8K, 4K, like for how close it would have been for now me to be like actually break even. Disgusting. But that's the variance of trading. You can't bitch and moan about it as much as you want to because it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to get you anywhere. Okay. Did you guys like, retweet, and follow? Because you got to do that, and you got to do that right now. Like, retweet, and follow. How many of you figured out how to do it? Right here. It has to say this one, giving away. 76, 72 of you figured it out. Like I said, like, retweet, and follow. I'm going to give you like 30 more seconds. I dropped it. Ooh, is this going? 2650. Wow, that was so close. All right. Did you guys figure it out? 87. All right, that's close enough. Twitter picker. All right, let's get this. All right, here's our Twitter picker. Good. Winner 10. Matt _Kohrs. Everyone is allowed to participate. You don't need that. You don't need that. Any 1 month and 0. Okay, cool. Let's see who our competitors are. Let's see. Pick a winner. Chicken dinner. Let's see. Loading. All right. T, Candle, JB, Fascini, Lido, Melissa, Moa, Razzie, Wazoot, Wyoming. Wait, is that 10? Oh, it is 10. Wow. Okay. Wazoot and Wyoming Upland Outfitters. All right, those are your 10. Let me throw you guys in the list really quickly. T-Sim. Hang on. Candle, JB, Fastiny, Light, O, Melissa, Moa, Razzie, Wazoot, and then Wyoming Upland Outfitters. Okay, done. So we have our people. I don't know what this time is. Okay, so we have our people. Add your logo here. No. Do we just hit start? All right, let's give it a whirl. Let's see who's going to win this one. These are for the alpha accounts. And we are off. All right. Candle and Razzie, Fascini, early lead. JB and Moa really falling behind on this one. Really falling behind. Candle really making a move there. T-Sim, Razzie looking like a clown, but a fast clown. Lido, a British cop, a constable, if you will. Waz looking professional as ever. Let's see. Lido making a move. The constable making a move here. Moa not even trying, to be completely honest. Fastiny, Rozzy making a move. MB, Melissa, Mermaid. All right. Final 5, 4. Candle out of nowhere. Candle. No way. What was that comeback? Candle taking victory out of we're gonna have to test Kendall Jenner here for steroids, because that comeback was something else. That was a wild comeback. All right, Kendall, I will be reaching out to you to make sure you are squared away with your not 1, not 2, but 3 Alpha trading accounts. Shout out to Alpha Trader, newly partnered up with them. If you guys want to check them out, I like them. I'm a big fan of their premium accounts. I really like the rules. I really like the payout. Of course, you can get a nice discount, whatever the best offer is, with that code Goonie. Candle, I will be reaching out to you to get you your accounts, but shout out to Alpha. And like I said, my goal this week is to be doing a giveaway every single day. We did a giveaway of Lucid yesterday. We did a giveaway of Alpha today, and we're going to be obviously doing another giveaway tomorrow. So just want to throw that out there before things wrap up on today's show. All right, where are we? That's popping for sure. And yep, I would have hit that all the way back here. This line at 627 is all your boy needed. That's all I needed. That's all I needed, but I might get it anyway. Let's see. Come on. Pop it up to 40. Pop it up, brother. Pop it up. Pop it up. Pop it up. Pop it up. Go. Come on. This one's for America. This one's for America. Come on, please. Good people make money. I just got to keep reminding myself about that. Come on. I can't believe that. 38. Another 2 point. This is what happened before. It ran up to 25. I needed 27. So it was off by 2 points. What are Alpha's rules? You can get a funded account within 2 days. There's no consistency when funded. There's no DLL. The payouts start at 3K, but they scale even larger. It's super, super favorable. Super favorable, which is why I'm not only partnered with them, but trading on them, because I really, really like the rules. You can get the 50K account for as cheap as like $79. So definitely worthwhile to check out. Like, very favorable rule set. Very, very favorable. Come on. Oh, come on. Do it.
Order
there
filled.
We go. Okay, locked it in. 4.5, 4.5, 4.5, 4.6. So here is basically Lucid. I'll log back into all the accounts so you can see how we're ending it on the day. Alpha over take profit? No, I like both. I use both. Actually, you could see, here's my take profit accounts, here's my Tradeify accounts, here's my Lucid accounts, here's my Alpha accounts. If you only want one account, the difference for you would be like your specific trading strategy, but they're pretty comparable. And like I said, if you're like, nope, I only want one, the difference there would be like your trading strategy, and then obviously apply it to the one, because like they have slightly different rule sets. You would then be applying it to the one where like you think it's like ideal. Hang on one quick second, because Piper fired. If you are in the Discord, I'm trying to put Piper in as quickly as I can. What do we have? I'm throwing Piper in. Okay, Piper's in there if you're in the Discord. All right, folks, that's kind of it. I mean, I'm still in this challenge. Like you can see, here's how I did on the day. It's nothing too special because they're evals. Like obviously, if they were funded, I'd let you know. But we don't want to get our panties in a twist over just making evals, especially when you're trading it pretty degenerately. I did what I needed to. It sucks I didn't pass the ones that I had from yesterday, but I guess that will be left over till tomorrow. So halfway there on Alpha, halfway there on Lucid, halfway there on TPT, and almost done on Tradeify. I only need 2 more K because I'm at 157. So halfway or better, and then I'm still in this Ninja Arena Cup. But with the Ninja Arena, I'm trading well. And I'm still not even in the top 30. I don't know. Like the people who are doing it, they are trading lights out. I don't know. They have to be trading multiple products. And not only are they doing that, they're crushing it. In terms of the featured traders, obviously I'm beating all of them. The best, 2 of them are losing money. That's kind of embarrassing. The best one's only at 500 and I'm currently at 1.2. So I'm literally double that. So I guess I'm just looking for a little bit of positivity in my life because I'm kind of angry that I'm outside of the top 30. But hey, there's a lot of time left today, so let's see how this all plays out. Let's see how it all plays out. Looks like we're about to hit a new all-time high. Yeah, we're going for a new all-time high. Interesting. I would like for the Qs to rip there. I would very much like for the Qs to rip. All right, let's get a little bit of here's a quick look at options flow. There was a flow alert getting hit. And the thing of interest for me today is up here around 7,640 at this point. And then if it really gets going, you have that note up there, but I think that's pretty unlikely. I would say 7,640 is at least a very interesting target to me, and do with whatever you want with that information. But folks, that's it for me today. I have to go do some dad duty type of stuff. Time for me to go change a couple diapers. So not the best performance with evals, but I don't know, not the worst performance. I'm doing well in the arena challenge. I'm going to keep those on, and maybe I can actually play to some targets, and maybe I could crack the top 30. I'll keep you guys apprised of that situation a little bit later on. Shout out to Alpha, newly partnered with them, ran a giveaway. We're going to be doing another giveaway tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So I hope to see you guys there. Other than that, I think that's the major stuff. Obviously, any questions, comments, or concerns, reach out to me. Oh, that's about it there. That's about it. I do appreciate the vibes. I know I've been gone for a bit, so the fact that you guys are willing to, I guess, welcome me back with open arms, I do deeply, truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to, as quickly as we can, get back into the quote-unquote normal swing of things. So I do appreciate you being here. I hope you're crushing the market. And let's see if we can get back to normalcy. Let's see if we can get back to making some money. Thank you for all the support. I hope you guys crush today, and I'll catch you guys later on. Peace.